All right, sit it down, sit it down. Today we have a very important class. These are the keys. Say it with me. These are the keys to healthy locks. So the 3 magic ingredients that we're going to be going over today are aloe juice, rose water, and tea tree oil. I really want to get in depth with these ingredients because I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to our locks, people don't really take the time to look up the benefits to what they're using. They just hear in the lock community that something is good and they just go with it. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that, but it does not help. But it does not help. But it does not hurt to, know a little bit more about what you're using. So let's go ahead and get into this. Sit down! So you know. So the first ingredient is aloe vera. Now aloe vera is amazing. It's really good for your skin. It's really good for your hair. It has some really, really beneficial properties, and we're gonna get down to it. First things first, aloe vera juice is really, really great for and a 2 m's up in your candle to this. Fun fact is actually in ancient Egypt, aloe vera was known as the plant of immortality. And you know what they used to do? They actually used to bury the deceased with aloe so they could take that shit to the afterlife. So you know it's the real deal. Plant of immortality. Alright, let's get it started. Don't mind this chicken scratch handwriting. So aloe vera juice is great for reducing inflammation, preventing buildup and flake. So what it also does is it creates elasticity in your hair, and that's how it's able to help with that breakage and preventing shedding. It also cleanses and nourishes your scalp. It has more than 20 different minerals in there. We got vitamin A, B, B2, B12, B85, 67, 89. Got a lot in there, okay? Antibacterial and antiviral. It has natural enzymes which destroy fungus and dead skin cells. So if you deal with like flaking or even psoriasis, scalp, any type of scalp condition, aloe juices or aloe vera in general is going to be really good because it's going to help reduce your flaking and your itching and your irritation. And then another thing in regards to that is it helps to heal your scalp wounds. Aloe vera is really great as far as wounds and treatment. You get a burn, cut, throw some aloe on it. You want to keep your aloe in the fridge. Okay, if you have aloe vera juice, like an nice organic juice like this, and this is the Lily of the Desert brand, keep it in the fridge. And when I tell you it's amazing to use anyway after it's been in the fridge, it's fun, nice and cool, put it in the fridge because this stuff will go bad if you do not. A whole aloe vera leaf, you don't need to store that in the fridge, but you cannot have it forever because it's gonna rot. Aloe vera also has a very, very high water content. It works as a double. It is both a moisturizer and a sealant. Okay, so you get the best of 2 worlds. If you're gonna use aloe vera gel, please do not go to the store and just buy a green tube of aloe vera gel from Walmart or wherever you're going. What I would like you to do, baby, is actually go and buy a real aloe vera leaf, and you can make your own gel. It's not hard at all. I've done it before. Just be careful because if you don't strain it, you're gonna end up with like flakes of aloe vera gel in your hair. That's what I did. All you need is the aloe and a blender or some type of processor, and if you don't even have that, just get you some stocking, cheese stocking. What's that stuff called? Cheese sheet, cheesecloth. I've never used that. I always use like a little pantyhose or something. But get you something like that. That way you can squeeze it out. The reason why I said do not go to the store and just buy a tube of aloe vera gel is because a lot of the times those products have a crazy amount of preservatives or whatever the case may be, but they're usually not organic. So that is it for our plant of immortality. Okay, aloe vera. So moving on, class, we are on to the rose water. This one right here is rose water and glycerin, but we're not focused on the glycerin for today. Not gonna lie to you. So some of the benefits of rose water are that it conditions and moisturizes and hydrates your hair, which in turn prevents dry and brittle locks, okay? We don't want that, that's important. It actually prevents and fixes dry scalp and dandruff, and that's because it's actually packed up with vitamin A, D, C, D, etc. And it's full of antioxidants. So it's really good because it provides some natural nourishment, and it also stimulates that hair growth. It adds luster and softness to your locks, strengthens your hair follicles, your cells, and your scalp, balances the pH of your scalp, and prevents the growth of bacteria and fungi, which is also another reason why it helps with your dry scalp and your dandruff as well, because it helps restore the pH of your scalp. It also improves the circulation. So a lot of people don't notice or realize, or maybe they don't experience it. I haven't really noticed much of a difference because I feel like bugs are worrisome as hell. Regardless, they be real disrespectful. They don't care what you're doing, what you got going on. They don't give a damn. So, but I have heard of some people saying that, you know, the rose water can attract bugs for them. And you gotta think, like, bugs love roses. So it literally makes sense. But what you can do, you can just add a few drops of peppermint oil into your rose water, and that'll help keep the bugs away. Okay, class, and the last one is our beautiful tea tree oil. So the thing about all three of these is they're all really, really extremely beneficial for your skin and your hair, and you can't beat a 2 for 1. Okay, would you pull up to Popeyes or Chick-fil-A if they told you that you could get 2 meals for the price of 1? Would you tell them no? Tea tree oil actually reduces your flakes, itchiness, and dandruff. And the thing about tea tree oil is that unlike, you know, these oils that are meant to really more so moisturize, like coconut oil for example, the tea tree oil is actually going to go and kind of like defeat or combat what's actually going on and causing that flakiness versus just moisturizing, if that makes sense. I don't know if that the way I'm saying it makes sense, but it's actually going to go in and fix the underlying issue that you have, or help to. Also, it's antibacterial and antifungal. It balances and controls the oils on your scalp, unclogs your hair follicles and your pores, strengthens your roots, and stimulates growth. Now, pretty much, so tea tree oil's job is to cleanse, treat, and prevent. The main job of tea tree oil is not necessarily to moisturize. It does have some moisturizing properties, but this is to cleanse, heal, and protect. I don't know what I said the first time, but that's what we're gonna go with. Extremely important. You want to make sure that you dilute. I don't care if you dilute it with some water or if you dilute it with a carrier oil. Whatever you do, just dilute it, because this stuff is strong. Like, even the smell of it, it smells so good to me. It kind of resembles like Vicks Vapor Rub almost. It has a very like medicinal type of smell. Oh, and fun fact, tea tree actually originated in Australia. Okay, just so you know. So, oh, I don't think I told you guys about rosewater. Rosewater originates in Egypt too. So these two were the big dogs in Egypt. We got the rosewater and the aloe juice, Egypt. So you guys, these ingredients are really amazing, and if you are not using them to moisturize your locks, I would highly recommend that you do so. None of these products are gonna cause buildup on your locks. These are all super lightweight. Come on, man. If y'all can use some Jamaican mango lime, y'all can use this. Let's make the switch. Now, for this beautiful mixture that I have. So there's a few different versions of my little mixture that I do. This is aloe vera juice, the rose water, and glycerin, and this is actually peppermint oil. But I usually use tea tree oil, but I decided to try out the peppermint oil this time. Honestly, it was probably about this much aloe juice, this much rose water, and then just one full dropper of the peppermint oil. I keep this in the refrigerator. I don't really do much. I like to keep a minimum, but when I do moisturize my hair, I like to make sure that I'm treating my babies nicely and using something that I know is going to really benefit them. But at this point, I don't even want the salad, okay? Let's find us something to eat. Let's waste some more money. Hopefully this helped you out, helped you make some decisions on what you need to use on your locks, or what you can use on your locks. I'm by no means a loctician, a professional. I just try to educate myself. That way I can help educate you guys, because I know half of the battle usually is finding out information and where to look and where to go. So hopefully this is a good place for you to come to, and you continue coming to me. I will see you guys for the next video.